Are you ready?
Ready.
All right, let's go. Kevin here, top 1 financial advisor and best-selling author. We are here to talk about the stock market. Hey, today is my daughter's birthday, and I want to go over all the investments that she currently has in her custodial account. Now, custodial account is an account for minors. We put money into it, and when she turns 18 or 21 in some states, then the money will become hers. Now, there are some people that don't like custodial accounts because they're like, hey, you know, what would have happened if I had $100,000 or even $10,000 at the age of 18? Now, my question as a parent would be, you should teach your kids about money. And that's what I'm trying to do by doing this. And any money she gets now will be more than what I had when I was her age at 18. But these are the stocks that she currently has, and then we'll take it from there. Now, I follow a very similar process that I do with my own money, that every 6 months I come through and I decide what needs to happen here and what needs to change, so on and so forth. My goal as a parent, as both my son and my daughter get older, is to include them in these investing conversations and these videos, I guess. And we'll decide as a family what they want to invest in, really teach them the stock market very early. I didn't learn until I went through an internship. It was bad because I didn't understand investing by going through the internship, but it did get me curious. This was back in 2010, so it was quite a while ago. But for them, by starting to learn at 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, by the time they're 25, they will have a wide range of experience and be much better off. That is the idea. Now, if you are a parent, you know that not everything you plan as a parent happens the way you want. But in either case, this is what she has, and here are the things that we're currently looking at. Now, custodial account, I do mine at Fidelity. There are other places you can do them. Not at Robinhood, not at Public, not at other places, at least as of the time of this recording. All right, so her largest holding is Apple. That is no surprise. You know how like Apple, they're up 23% since the time that she has had it, which clearly has not been all that long. I don't need to explain Apple. Y'all know what Apple is. Next one here is Costco. That one is up 22.35%. Now Costco, y'all know how I feel about Costco, but also, you know, she was born in 2020. And it was a pandemic year, and Costco is one of the best places for that. And her portfolio definitely kind of reflects where life was for her and all of us during that particular point in time. So she has Costco. She also has Lululemon, which is up 15% for her. Again, going back to the pandemic when things started, companies like Nike, Lululemon, Peloton, but not so much nowadays, in that people were wearing more leisure clothes, more fitness clothes, because they weren't going out to gyms. Now, I can't say how much longer we're going to have Lululemon. I honestly don't know how it's doing right now. It's not a company that I track on a regular basis. Clearly, I only check it twice a year. But Lululemon is up 15.51% for her. She also has an index fund, ITOT. Now, if I'm not mistaken here, Fidelity offers like a commission-free or a maintenance-free version of this. So we should not be paying any fees for ITOT. So there's a reason I have that particular version of the U.S. Total Stock Market Fund. Again, ITOT, that one is currently up about 4.47% for her as of right now. She also has Coca-Cola. That ticker symbol is KO. I think we know what Coca-Cola is. She's at 3.68% gain there. Then she has Nike. Now, the interesting thing here is where timing plays a factor. So one of the biggest holdings for my son is Nike. He's 4, and Nike, and I can check it here in a few minutes, Nike is up way more than 0.2%. But again, he's been investing a lot longer. It's just by happenstance of what the price of Nike was at the time he was born compared to where she was born. So the 2-year difference does make a difference in the stock market, at least so far. So right now she's up 0.2%. Now the next 2 stocks are negative for her. The first one is Morgan Stanley. She is down 0.57% here, and then for Nvidia she's down 17.86. Now for Nvidia, only being down 17.86 is probably pretty good when I look at the broader picture of where Nvidia has been over the last, really this year, but you know, based on their earnings report that we covered last week, or not, their preliminary financial results that were reported last week, it's a little rough for Nvidia. But for her, I mean, she's 2. She's got plenty of time for all of these things to improve greatly. And then she's got about $150 in cash. So she is creeping up on her first $3,000 at just age 2, which again is like $3,000 more than what I had at 18. So really proud of her. At some point, we're going to move and get her a Roth IRA. The reason why she doesn't have one now is because for a Roth IRA, you have to have earned income. You have to have an actual job doing something. Or as a parent, I need to have a business that legitimately pays her and like can track all the receipts and all that kind of stuff. So I'm not yet that sophisticated in my business. I need an accountant, a good one, to help us go through that. But then at 2, like outside of modeling, which I guess does count, when she does the intro to these videos, I could pay her a royalty fee. So that may be one way to do earned income. So holla at the accountant. So we'll talk about that. But in either case, if you do have kids and you want to open a Roth IRA, that is something that is a good financial move, but it does require earned income. Now, I just want to compare this very quickly to my son's account and see what he is up on Nike, just to give you different perspective. So he's actually, I think she lost a little money on Nike. So his all-time gain on Nike is actually eroded, whereas just 0.12% that he is up on Nike. So he's barely up on Nike. So we'll see if we keep it. And then on his birthday, we can go through all the things that he has. I'm just quickly glancing at this, and he's up 136% on Apple. Ooh, this kid is good. Okay, so in either case, that is her portfolio. I'm excited to see where both of them go and grow as they move forward. And just like I practice what I preach, what I do here Monday through Friday, same thing I do for the kids. I'm again a little less aggressive there for a few reasons. Number one, just like I have my Roth IRA, like I dollar cost average every now and then, usually like once or twice a week. Money goes into both of their accounts, and then every 6 months we'll go in, add more money to certain stocks, make those adjustments, and just run it like that. So really simple, really low maintenance at this phase, and then as they grow older, we'll kind of get a little bit more sophisticated and get them into the stock market and become investors just like you and me. All right, that is it for me. Make sure you hit the members only community. Again, we do videos, well, at least one new video every single week. I do deep dives, I do Q&As. If you like these styles of videos, especially when I do a company breakdown, you are going to love what we have in the members only, and it's only $9.99 a month. That's it, and you get priority access to questions. So when you ask a question, you are going to get an answer. That is a guarantee. All right, so that's it for me. I will see y'all tomorrow. All right, bye.